Hello, Boris Praversham here. I have given up on my quest for the seaside after realizing I should have probably headed in the other direction. I got confused between the east and west coasts, so I'm giving up walking along the beach for now. It's just too difficult. I'm going to take up jousting instead. At least then if you go the wrong way, it's usually away from the man with the big pointy stick, which, if you ask me, is the sensible thing to do anyway. I'd then go for a curry. Which reminds me, I have to do my tax. The curry doesn't remind me, it doesn't have a mouth with which to tell me, or a brain, or a calendar. So that's not possible, but what is possible is me remembering I have to do my tax for the past 10 years. This means I have to go to my accountant. My accountant is the least interesting man in the world. I say least interesting, but really I mean least understandable. Not because he speaks in tax terms, I understand them. It's just that I've never actually communicated with him in any way, which makes him very difficult to understand. That might have something to do with the fact that I don't have an accountant, because, like I said, I haven't paid tax since, well, I'll leave that for the courts to decide. Today I also considered taking up the trumpet. It turns out it's very hard to sew a pair of trousers that fit a trumpet, not least to take them up. But I digress. I wish to digress on the topic of driving lessons. I believe all learner drivers should be forced to drive with a pie in one hand, a drink rested between their legs, and a toddler screaming in the back seat. It may not be the safest way to get around, but let's be honest, at some point it's going to happen, and when it does, I'd prefer people to have the necessary experience. That isn't part of the story, though, but I'm afraid, so I'm going to have to end here.